Brothers and sisters, welcome back to the greatest show to bless this holy day. It looks like North versus South was an absolute banger, and let's check now and see.
Corley in the right, Timmy Baker in the left.
USA versus Canada here.
Round two.
Attention, men. Do you have a friend who looks like he shouldn't be allowed around children? Does he look like a mystical Lorax? If so, call now and see what can be done.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back to the greatest show to bless this holy day. It looks like North versus South was an absolute banger, and let's check now.
What happened to the music?
You fucked it up.
I fucked it up again. That's 2 weeks in a row now.
Listen, we're 6 seconds into the show, and I can already hear people laughing. Living room.
Your face at the end of that. We were talking back and forth, and I'm like, oh, there's no music to the intro. It didn't fucking edit it properly. And then that last clip came off.
He just kind of looked over at me and paused, and then waited for it to kick in. That I was okay.
I don't know. Your face kills me, though, when you see these intros at the end. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. It's Sunday, our favorite day of the week. Sorry, the intro was actually fire with the music I had with it and everything, but as per usual, I messed something up transferring it over.
We'll never know.
We'll never know, but it was good when I first did it. What's happening? George, shut up. I'm sorry, your face kills me, though. Oh, anyway, welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. What's going on? Robert, who else is in here tonight? James Glenn, what's happening? The anticipation is killing me. What anticipation of this? Of this shit show that we deal with here? Sweet. Made it. What's up, Patrick? Good seeing you last weekend. Hi, George. Oh, Jesus. Your breath is as bad as Maxwell's.
He's probably been licking his balls all
What's
day.
up, Reds Way? I don't know who some of these people are, but I'm sure I do. Whatever. I don't know what's wrong with this thing tonight. Puts up whatever it wants to.
Yeah, that gay thing.
I don't know what's up with tonight either. That was weird. That's 100% facts. Terry's dealing with the animals. Plus, we've got a brisket on the smoker. We are currently at 195 internal on it. So Terry's watching the brisket. Monitoring closely at the brisket events. So his friend tried to advise him to put the brisket on earlier so we could eat dinner, but Terry insisted on putting it on later. So now we have to wait for our brisket for dinner time. Just saying. Is that not true?
That's
when we were at Costco, what did I say?
That's
You're going to put this on when you get home?
Yeah, you said, hey, can you just cook it and have it ready 16 hours before I get there? And I said, no, why would I do that?
No, I said.
That's what you said, though.
When you get home, you
Start
should
it
probably
now.
start working on that brisket.
Yeah.
So by tomorrow, it'll be ready for dinner. But here we are, 195
It been
internal.
ready at 10 a.m.
Fair enough. Yes, we had our 5 intros. I again apologize for that intro. It sucked. What's up, Fueled by Racing? Good to see you in here. I told you guys, you don't want to mess with Gator. You saw it live in the beginning of the intro. She does not fuck around. I'd be scared of her on top of anybody. Who else we got in here? Terry's fault. It's always Terry's fault.
Yeah, I mean, I can't deny that.
Brad's in the chat. What's up, Brad? Ian? I always do. My intros are always to make myself laugh. Terry enjoys them. He just he hides it. Stop editing with an Obama phone. I do all my edits on the phone, sadly. How many days? A couple more days. I should be deported by then. A couple more weeks, actually. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Bees and Bees? We got to go see him at War in the Woods for sure. Looking after his old meat. Terry is a meat specialist. Yeah, we had a lot of close races. It was an awesome weekend last weekend. Brad, I'll send you the intro, but I'll send it to you with the music that it was supposed to have. What's up, Grant? What's up, Jake? All right, let's get at her.
Finally.
Well, I'd like to say hi to all the people. Oh, one last thing. How many orchards? We were trying to do the math outside before the show. We started with 10? No. 12. And we're down. No.
You brought.
There was 12 I brought, plus 4 in the fridge.
Okay.
So that makes 16. And now there's 5 left.
Okay.
So there's a lot of orchards gone.
When he took his shoes off and he started counting, and then when he got done, he said, "I like to not keep track." It's what I was getting at.
Do you know this guy?
Look,
he's even repping your brand.
It's one of my favorite shirts.
Happy got an estrogen shot last weekend or last Tuesday. I think it was supposed to be testosterone, but something happened. Definitely
Is that the one where
something
they
happened.
put it right in your shaft?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
This is a question for you.
You know that. John Key. We're best friends.
All right. Last weekend, North versus South 3. Was a great event. We had a lot of fun. We went through all the classes. The race actually finished quite early. What time did we finish? Like 11:30-ish?
Regular.
No, not regular. It was early-ish because
We
we had no crashes.
No problems.
We did have a fight at the starting line, a minor fight over $20, which was dumb. It's happening, Vic. See, I told you it was that.
Store mics.
Terry's always slacking on the orchards. He's soft. So,
It feels like I'm drinking pure estrogen. So I only have like 1 or 2, and then my boobs start to get sore, and then I know I need to go back to my man beer.
Sorry, Patrick. When there's orchards, we can't help but drink them, but we appreciate you. Patrick was kind enough to come all the way down from New York to hang out with us.
Just to hang out with us.
And he brought gifts. He brought us a lot of Angry Orchards, which I appreciate. George, shut up. So thank you, Patrick, for that. We really appreciate it. We've been enjoying them for the last day or two, or me more than you.
Yeah.
I always enjoy orchards. We're looking to get a sponsorship, so shout out to Angry Orchard if you're watching us online.
1 apple in every bottle.
Yes, we're waiting for our sponsorship. Any day now, it should be coming in. There you go. I heard Happy likes... Probably. Happy likes a little bit of everything. So, how do you think the event went?
It was one of the more smooth ones, I think.
I think so too. This one was actually, we had no crashes, like I said, which was great. I think people finally figured out. We did have test and tune Friday night, though, in fairness. So do you think that
it helped?
Altered the crash situation?
Yes, 100%. Do I love it? I don't necessarily love it, but from the promoter's point of view, running the event and making sure you finish and get everything done, it was a big positive for sure.
Yeah, like I'm not a huge fan of testing, but in fairness, I feel like no testing on a backside is a lot different than no testing on a front side. Because everyone kind of knows now, like a front side will come around. You scrape it and whatever, and that might be good for first round. But outside of first round, then it starts getting pretty quick. And then it turns into catching lights and making solid A to B passes. So I'm not totally against testing on front sides anymore. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I know in Orlando there won't be any testing because there just isn't any testing. And they're scraping it Friday night. So it won't matter even if you test Friday. It's not going to make a difference. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that. I don't think it's like a zoo in here. I don't think it's terrible to have testing. I think a lot of people like it too because they can kind of get that first round tune-up dialed in, which makes sometimes for better racing, I think. That first round was a pretty tight round for everybody.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people liked the payout structure on the small tire. We got a lot of compliments for that. A lot of people coming over after. I think that's a good way. I don't think every event needs to be like that, but I think it's a good way to give back a little bit to the people. I don't like it. I love it. So there you go. Minor delays.
Yeah,
very smooth event minus the stupid fight. Yeah. The fight was dumb. The fight was really dumb. And really, I don't care if grown men want to fight. It's when they start shoving each other, some kids got knocked over and shit, and that's not cool. People come out with their families and stuff, and it's not, if you want to go fight, go take it in the back somewhere. Not right at the starting line there, because it's a lot of small kids and people like that. It's just inappropriate. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I do have a joke.
No, of course he does. I told you if you talk about food, Ben would show up. Yeah. Ben is a guarantee. If you fire that Blackstone on,
that's true.
All of a sudden you'll look at the sewer over there and you'll see the Pro Tree camera come out first, and then Ben climbing out, and he's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?"
Usually somebody's, "Hey, can you hold this camera for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something to eat."
Yeah. Can you guys hold the camera? Let me just sneak in here and just grab something to eat.
Cameraman.
Ben's always welcome at our pits for food whenever he'd like. He's part of the family there. I saw Terry. He's not wrong. See, I told you. So let's go through our passes because that's what we normally do. So we started racing at like 4:30, and we decided. What did we decide to do? We decided to enter True Street because we've been working on our True Street stuff all winter here. We haven't really been doing a lot of slick stuff. We've been trying to figure out these DOT tires. So instead of bouncing back and forth, I was thinking about going into small tire and tailgate, but then I don't know. I guess we could have ran the DOT tire too, but I'm trying to be more focused this year for 2026 and try to dial in the class we want to be in and the class we fit in. So we will do a little bit of small tire stuff, but the two tune-ups are very different. And the way we set up the suspension and stuff, and we had tested Friday the night before on the DOTs, so I was pretty comfortable going into Saturday that that's the two classes we were going to run. So, yeah, here was, what did we start with? True Street was first. So here was our True Street round one. I hope you enjoy these clips. Terry edited them himself.
There was
sorry. Go ahead.
So everybody's clear. There was a parental advisory. If you tuned in right at the beginning, fair warning.
I let Terry edit all these clips, so we'll see what happens.
Not true.
No, Terry edited them.
There we go, Mike Corley. Colton Bordois in the left lane, Mike Corley in the Sinister Shoptruck in the right. North versus south. This is True Street. It's gonna be a good race.
looks like Green Bean got in some boiling water and got gapped. Fuck them Fortsy boys. Time to send them back to the trailer. Looks like Mike is still there, Daddy.
Right side gets the win.
Congrats, Mike.
Terry,
I mean-
that's not nice, Terry. Why would you say that?
I would never.
You got some
I
evil.
would never.
That is horrible. The
Say
Fordyce boys are our friends. I can't believe you'd say such a thing like that. All right, well,
Pretty sure you're their dad, so it makes them more family than friends at this point. See, that's why I had to say
See?
up front.
I don't know
I
why you
didn't
pick
make-
on
I
Colton
didn't-
like that.
No.
That's just mean.
No, he knows we're tight.
Fuck. See, look, Colton's mad at you.
No, that's
See?
for you.
Next time you see Terry,
That's for
you
you.
tell him what you really think,
No.
boys. I told him not to make these edited clips, but he refused to listen to me. And he just came in swinging. He's like, don't worry, I got all the videos up. So it's a shocker to me as well. I'm shocked, Terry.
As usual, I'll take the blame.
I'm shocked. So we move on to Terry's next edited clip. What was it? Tailgate round 1. Great race, Colton. Sorry, the truck looked like it didn't work properly, obviously, because we've been way closer than that before.
They're sorting it out.
So
Tailgate.
let's see what Terry had for tailgate round 1.
All right, sandbaggers.
Corley with
Bring
the
them
short
up,
burnout.
sandbaggers.
Tyler Hall.
650 sandbaggers. Bring them to the wings for round 1.
This is gonna be good. Where's Jay Money? I wish Jay Money was up here. My girl.
Clear skies rest of the night, bro. It's all moving away.
All right. This one's got my heart racing. Tyler's a killer on the light.
Has dreamed about this his whole life. Oh, fuck. That is not good.
Oh my God.
Just got him, bro.
I got it right here.
All right, sandbaggers.
You did Tyler like that too? Tyler's our boy.
That one I might have edited.
Jesus Christ.
Is that my name? Did you change my name to the Lorax?
You are the Lorax. Look at you. You look just like the
This
Lorax.
is the last time we do this.
I don't know why you got to be such a savage to these guys. We race with these guys all the time.
You know what?
We pulled Tyler, sadly, first round of True Street, and it seems to be tailgate. It seems to be now that seems to be the thing that happens. We pulled him last time, and we've been working with Tyler on his truck to try to make it faster. But as you saw there, it was a hell of a race, and he was running out of fuel. So, but that he don't care. He goes full send. He was going to send it regardless
through the hood.
I can't control this guy, guys. It is what it is at this point. I haven't even seen these clips yet.
I shouldn't have agreed to take the
Oh
blame.
my God. I'm scared to see what the next one is. But after moving on from tailgate, we went into round 2 of True Street.
Who'd we pull?
We pulled our good buddy Timmy Baker, who was very vocal on the internet when he beat us last time. So I tried to tell him, Timmy, you should be humble because you never know what can happen. The tables can turn sometimes, and then you're going to be on the other end. And God forbid a troll like Terry gets a hold of this stuff.
Yeah.
It gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Right lane or left lane? Who we got? Who we got? Mike Corley in the right, Timmy Baker in the left.
USA versus Canada here.
Round 2.
Right side gets the
That
win.
was a race.
What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
You almost had me? You never had me. You never had your car.
That's not a bad edit. I like your style on that one. That one was good. You even got Timmy's face in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good, Terry. You're getting better at your memes.
Yeah.
That's what I say. We'll see Timmy again in Orlando, hopefully.
Yep.
We're now. They didn't like that.
I heard it. I didn't say it, but I heard it.
Gator finds your edits amusing.
Gator knows where these came from.
So we made it through second round of True Street. Timmy's car is actually very fast. I think it spun a little off the hit. It would have been a great race, like Garrett said in the video, but that's racing. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky like we do, and sometimes you don't. Terry is the Magnum PI of the no prep world. So we moved on to second round of Tailgate. Who did we have second round of Tailgate?
We had the black.
Oh, the Ford Ranger.
Yep.
Ford Ranger. Ford Ranger.
Heather's favorite truck, by the way.
That is a nice truck.
It is.
Fucking Ford Ranger. So we drew the Ford Ranger that was making some licks. He was in small tire too, I think. So let's see what you got up to this one, Terry.
Dude, I don't even care. I want this boy to win. I don't even care. Sorry, right lane. That truck is gangster though, dude. That little Ford, dude, that's gangster. Yeah, this is gonna be a good
All right,
race.
650 sandbaggers. We need you for round 2.
That thing is rolling too. Did have a little wheelie though, but it sat right down. Perfect.
God damn, did you see the flyby on that one? Let's head back and watch the replay on that one. Shee-wee!
Savage. Oh my god. I like it, Terry. I like where we're going with these.
Just another day in the office.
Just another day in the office. Yeah, that was a good race. We made a good pass that time, actually. We've actually figured out some top secret stuff that
as long as we're stopping there.
Yeah, we won't disclose what we figured out, but we have figured out a couple little key things with the truck that are now functioning properly. So
Working. Fine.
definitely working. So
working.
very happy about that because we've been working on that stuff pretty much all winter. So yeah, truck was flying. We got lucky there. Thank you. Appreciate it. What do you mean when the truck shakes everything apart? Are you talking about my truck? Oh, it shakes everything. We have to tighten. How many times did we come back to the pits, Patrick, and have to tighten hoses and stuff? Because that truck wants to. My truck wants to come apart at all times. Every pass, there's something that needs to be tightened. So it's definitely a maintenance thing at this point. Every round, we pretty much have to tighten something. It looks like.
Even before rounds, we said, "Hey, why don't we jack this thing up and just
go over it?"
Because we don't.
I will recommend this to anybody who races. Go over all your shit prior to any race and just check all the nut. When they say nut and bolt, it's 100% true because we have shit coming loose all the time, and I Loctite stuff, and it doesn't matter. Those AN hoses rattle loose. It's a nightmare, to be honest. But we're getting better with it, like checking everything, tightening everything. Everything just needs to be snugged before you race. So there's some advice for you guys. Yeah, Maxwell had her on point, 100%. So we moved on to, that was what, second round of Tailgate?
Yes.
So then we had the final in True Street. We ended up drawing our buddy Clayton with the Miata. We raced him. The last time we raced him was in, what was that race on the way down here?
Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc.
Lake Cumberland.
Yeah, Lake Cumberland. We ended up drawing Clayton in the finals there too.
Who won that one again? Just I can't remember.
I think I won that one. That's why we put the sticker on his car.
Oh, that's right. There was a bet.
There was a bet.
Yeah.
So Clayton and I made a bet, and I said, if I beat you, you got to put my sticker on your car, and if he wins, I had to put his on mine. But when he got to Florida, we stickered him up. So this was the True Street final against Slim Shady, the white Miata from Indiana.
So confused. Well, that's my first fight at the racetrack. You get some action?
No, I'm looking for my scooter. Someone fucking stole it. It's been in that row of golf carts every time I send it back, and then now it's just gone. That's what they were announcing, the Bugatti scooter.
Oh, that's yours.
It was fucking crazy.
God damn it.
And it was just right out there next to some chairs. Like it was, I don't know how someone jacked it.
On purpose.
Spending the last hour looking for that.
Oh, no. Chin up, chin up.
Not even my scooter.
Looks like the shop truck put Slim Shady on the trailer again. At this rate, we are going to have to order more stickers to put on the car. With that, let's get back to the show.
More stickers?
It's not a big deal. I got a big sticker box. I'm just putting them on people's cars left and right.
No, it was a good race with Clayton. I love messing with Clayton. Those guys are awesome. I'm so happy they came down and got to race with us. I know it's coming, Clayton. I know my day's coming. I'm very well aware, and I'm sure you're going to give it back to me. So, yeah, Clayton's one of the faster guys in True Street, I'd say, in the country now. So, I'm happy we're starting to be competitive with these guys at the same level. That's kind of been my goal this year, was to get us to the level we want to be at in True Street, where we're at the top of our game for this season. So I think we're getting there for sure. We're achieving a lot of goals that we were trying to achieve. So you catch Terry on the wrong day and he's just angry. See? It's true. So we ended up winning True Street, which was awesome. I was super happy about that. But honest to God, my biggest goal of this event, well, was to win anything, because we've never won a North versus South anything. We've had shitty years. Every year something happened. Last year, I think the turbo came apart halfway through the rounds, and we couldn't fix it in time. So we eliminated ourselves. The year before, the transmission was messed right up. It wouldn't do anything. We eliminated ourselves there. So this year, I wanted, this may be the last year of North versus South at Immokalee. We had those killer belts. So what I was really going after was the tailgate belt, because I made it the same camo as my truck. I mean, a little biased, sure, but I said, hey, if I'm going to shoot for something, I'm going to shoot for something like that. So,
yeah.
He looks like the Lorax, right?
I speak for the trees.
Yeah. It's the stash now. Since that stash has grown, Terry's been an angry dude.
No.
Terry about to get some repercussions. See?
I'm a nice guy.
All right. So we moved into Tailgate. Now, this was the most important race to me. That's all I wanted to win all weekend. I was like, listen, if I can just win one belt. True Street was awesome. I was super pumped about that, but this was the race that I really had to win. So we went into the Tailgate final, and let's see what Terry edited up for this one. Can't wait.
Tailgate finals. This is the final. This is gonna be a good one. I got you on this. USA. Look at him talking. Look at Bradley just talking shit all the way across the goddamn face. Look at him. USA. Got that shit. Oh man. I love Bradley. God damn it. He's just screaming USA across the track to Mike. Oh man. USA.
God damn, the shop truck is getting it done. Looks like it can't be defeated. These tailgate boys better look out this summer. Maxwell's got it on point.
It's the tailgate winner.
Hate them all.
Yep, that wasn't an edit. Those were real people there.
Huh? Gator ain't gonna be happy with you hanging out with girls like that,
Yeah,
Terry.
no, those are her friends.
Those are her friends?
Those are just a couple friends.
Wow.
That was not AI.
It didn't look like AI to me. Thank you for your edits. I appreciate you. You're a good friend.
No problem.
Makes me feel better internally. And that was it. We won Tailgate. We won True Street. We rigged our own event and pulled it off, just like everyone said. It's about time.
We paid everybody off.
Yeah. I said, listen, you guys, every time someone came up in the opposing lane, I asked the track to get the oil sprayer out, and they sprayed the lane down a little bit with Terry's home blend.
Yep.
You guys thought when Terry was walking over to bet you, he was actually throwing sand in your lane and marbles?
Sprinkling it from my pockets.
Yeah. So, hey, we got to do what we got to do to win sometimes. So, we like to rig our own events.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Timmy, we'll see you in Orlando. You better have your shit together. Puppy kicker 5,000.
Accurate.
Accurate. A win is a win. I'll add the win. But I thought the blue truck made the fastest pass in a mock clear. He could have very well. I didn't ever see his draggy, but I know he was making good passes. Everyone was making good passes. Like I said, it was more of a sometimes you get lucky, I guess. We were making good passes too, though, in fairness. So I think it could have been anyone's race this weekend, and it just happens we made out better. I don't know. How else do you say it? So, and then for the finals, so I told a little backstory. I told Mike, our buddy, Ugly Duck, Mike Buis. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. He drives the C4.
Mm-hmm.
It's a C4, right? C4 Corvette, the really ugly fucker that's like teal. I told him before the race started, I said, listen, I really think you have a good shot here, but I think you need to call Billy off the trailer because the more data Billy gets, I mean, he's got a hell of a He's got a hell of a car he built there. That Nova's no joke. It makes a shit ton of power. It's front side, and the more passes you give people like that, including myself, you start to accumulate data and you just get faster. Like, it's inevitable. So I told him, I said, hey, why don't, in driver's meeting, because he called Mork out online, but Mork never ended up showing. So I said, call Billy out first round, but inevitably he did not. So they ended up meeting in the finals, which, I mean, he definitely deserved it. Mike's been doing extremely well. Mike, if I were to bet, I would have said it's either going to be Mike, Daryl, or Billy. Those three. Chase. Sorry, I forgot Chase. Yeah, Chase as well. So those four cars, I would have put my money on to be semifinals, finals. It's just how the chips are drawn. So anyway, Billy ended up taking Daryl out, which was a hell of a race.
And he took Chase out.
And Who took Chase out?
Billy did.
Oh, and Billy took Chase out too. So those were 2 killers there.
You had to go through them all.
And all that was left in the finals was the poor little ugly duck 5.3 LS. Turbo smaller than Terry's wrists. And they're tiny.
What does that mean?
You got small wrists.
You see this thing?
Small wrist. Anyway, here was the small tire final.
Let's go! My heart is pumping. My heart's pumping.
You got big blocked. I mean, that's the simple answer. That's the problem now in front side racing. Mike's combination is great, works great on the street, or works great on no prep, works great on the front side. But very hard to beat big block power with turbos with a 5.3 and little baby turbos. So he put on a hell of a show, though. I mean,
yeah,
I was rooting for him. It was like the David and Goliath race. All Billy needed to do was make one error, and it would have been over. But hell of a race. Yeah, they both left together. I think the 330 was pretty similar, and then he just got big blocked from there. So maybe we'll put a big block in the Corvette one day. I don't know if that would help or not.
Maybe. I don't know.
What helps it is it's so light. But shout out to my boy Mikey. He did a hell of a job. That was a David and Goliath race. If he would have pulled that off, that would have been an epic finish. So, yeah, he did really good. What's up, Cody? Billy smelt the money. Yeah. I mean, Billy's always got his shit on point. You know when you race him that you've got to be... Oh, Terry just killed George. He's dead. What do you mean? That car weighs 3,200 pounds. Which car? Billy's or Mike's? Thank you, sir. Yeah, no, it was a great race. You couldn't ask for anything better. So with that, we had all our winners from the weekend. We had our Run What You Brung winner. He already had packed up his car. So Daryl won Run What You Brung. Hold on, let me get rid of the comments here. We had, what else did we have? Oops, I'm fucking this all up. So we had Run What You Brung. We obviously had our small tire winner, Billy the Kid. We had our True Street winner.
Who was that?
Some scumbags. couple scumbags.
I was sunburned as shit.
Yeah, you were sunburned as shit. We had our tailgate winner, same scumbags. Terry's head, you could light cigarettes off his forehead.
It was hot.
We had our most winning car in the series winner again. I don't know how this is possible.
Had money on top.
Even had money on top for someone to take this guy out, but look how many chains he's got.
4 or 5 of them.
That car right there has won every daily driver class since 2 years ago, I think. In the beginning, it didn't win. We had a bunch of other winners in the very beginning, but ever since then, that CTSV has just dominated. It is what it is. I don't know. I guess nobody can beat that car.
Just waiting. Somebody.
And we're waiting. I hope like there was $1,000 on top of daily driver to try to motivate people. The buy-in was super cheap. I can't believe there is not a car in Florida that meets the daily driver rules that can't beat that big ass Cadillac CTSV.
Got a baby seat in the back.
It's got everything. They didn't even take the rear seats out. It's got literally everything. That thing is a boat, but it works. I mean, they dominate daily driver. So hopefully we'll see in Orlando. I'm hoping somebody brings something out. I mean, there's got to be. I don't understand how there's not something faster than that anywhere in this state. It's crazy to me. And then we had our sandbagger winner. That was someone new this time. I haven't seen them in the winner circle before. Nice little S10 in that action. And then we did a bunch of raffles, and we had a bunch of winners for that. So this gentleman took the nitrous bottle home. Some of you may recognize Robert. He had the winning ticket for the nitrous bottle. We had a fast flags for a boat, car, or whatever. That was our winner on that. A reaction timer. What do you call that?
Like a practice tree, like a
little handheld practice tree. They took that home. We had a draggy. This gentleman took home. This gentleman took home the draggy. And of course, the 50-50 winner. And yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was a great event.
It was really, I mean, like taking candy from a baby.
Don't say that.
I mean, we might as well keep this trend going where I'm the bad guy and you're the good guy. So I'll just say it. The truck was on rails.
It worked well this weekend.
We didn't even change the tune-up the whole night.
No, we did. That's true.
We didn't even data log. We just put the computer in the trailer. We didn't even data log. We put the laptop in the trailer, and Mike just got in and ran on wastegate, and it was fine the whole night.
I told you made these videos. You guys don't believe me. This guy, that mustache has made him a whole new guy. He thinks he's like in the Hells Angels or
if
something.
If I'm getting
now.
a black eye, I might as well get black.
You're going all in.
Yeah.
For it.
At this point,
Terry feels like this.
I feel like, yeah, I gotta earn it at this point.
Terry's a straight gangster now. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even go through these comments. Let's see what's happening. Great race. Terry must have ripped a main. George, enough, dude. It's fine. Charles, glad you had a good time. Hopefully we see you out in Orlando. Yeah, you better look out. It's the Pro Mod Rad Support that's giving us the wins. 100%. We got to cheat our way to the wins.
I mean, if I could get some help with the track hawk, I would. But I can't get anybody.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think it's a help issue. I think it's a money issue.
I can't get anybody to help me make my stock track hawk run 5.0s. I don't know why I can't get any help.
Oh, yes. And Steve won the golf cart race. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Steve Carpenter?
Yep.
Yes. Steven Carpenter won our golf cart race. We didn't actually get a picture with him, sadly. Facts, Lorax.
I'm just speaking the truth. We didn't have to turn or tighten one bolt the whole night. Make any adjustments to the truck, suspension-wise, tune-wise.
Okay, what we did change, or no, what we did do in fairness is every round when I came back, we had shit to tighten because the truck was self-destructing itself every pass.
I had ramps out every pass.
Yeah, every pass there was something leaking or something wanting to loosen off a little bit. And I was tightening. First, we tightened all the transmission lines because they were leaking.
Converter bolts.
Then the converter bolts. Then
oil reservoir for the turbos.
Yeah, the turbo oil reservoir out of the blue started pouring oil out of it because one of the fittings started leaking. Every round we basically had leaks to fix. It was bad. So outside of that, Jason says trim that shit off.
I'm not listening to him. He keeps saying that, but he's just jealous.
And the BS meter is pegged.
I don't know what that means either.
Terry's a bad guy. See? Goober Racing knows. Anyway, yeah. What else?
Orlando.
Yeah. Orlando is Gator closed that wallet. That's facts. Is there a hint of ginger in that Caterpillar? Stop being so tough, Terry. I'm not going to fight your fight. See?
Look at that picture, though. Yes, he will. Look at that. God.
Oh, it's jacked this time.
That's why we're best friends right there. I'm a little guy. I need a couple big guys.
I want my redemption. Oh, a lot of people do. I'm sure, especially with all the shit Terry talked tonight and all these fucking memes. Everyone's going to be after us now. I wanted to beat that Miata so bad just to get a finals pick. No one in True Street had anything for you guys. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think a lot of people spun a little bit, or they just, typical racing. We've done the same thing.
Yep.
We've raced guys that are much slower than us and lost that race because truck was angled funny, angled towards the wall, or whatever. I mean, that's part of racing. Consistency, and I've learned this from Charles himself. Charles Pollard, the Immokalee Terror 2. I'll say 2 because 2.0 because I don't want to take it away from Junior. Always said, winning races is consistency. And that's what we did this weekend. I said, I'm not going to touch anything. It's going A to B. It's going fast. We always have scramble button on standby, but if it's working and it's going A to B consistently, consistency is key. So we really didn't change anything.
No.
We put the tune-up we had from Friday night in.
Yep.
And that was it. I just kept sending it. Same tune-up. Every time. Like I said, we had more power on the scramble if we needed more power, but we really didn't need to do anything but stay consistent and just stay on that light. My whole focus the whole time was just watching Chris and trying to be the best I could on the light because tune-up wise, I knew it would go A to B. Unless the track suddenly crazily changed. I mean, we probably could have put more power into it looking at it in hindsight, but we didn't need to. It was being consistent, and that's what I took away from this weekend is sometimes being greedy, which I've been guilty of many times. Where I'm like, oh, shit, we got to race this guy. We need to turn it up, or we need to change something, or we need to do this or do that. Sometimes you don't have to do that. It's just try to run consistent passes. Terry's track auction. Not without a healthy influx of money, I'll be honest. They're heavy. They're 5,400 pounds. Gotta wear both belts over each shoulder. Oh, trust me, Sunday morning.
That's all he had on him. Just
that's all.
Belts.
Yeah.
Walking around, took the dog.
2 belts, and I walked around the trailer park in my underwear with the 2 belts on.
Canadian flag,
yeah.
Speedo style underwear.
Oh yeah.
2 belts.
Thong style. Just the flag in the
French
front.
Bulldog.
Small flag.
Money.
Terry's proud of his boy. I know he is. Yeah, Tyler, your truck was working awesome. I'm sure we got it coming. A to B. Exactly. That's where I screwed myself. I took my weight bars off because I watched everyone else going down A to B and put a 520 tune-up in it and didn't take it. I agree, Charles. Normally, you're the voice of reason. I think that's what screwed a lot of people is they started getting greedy and they thought the surface was better than it was. We just stuck with what we knew. Because like I said, I knew it would go A to B, hopefully. If I get the transmission back in the tow pig, I'll bring the vet to Orlando. You can call it. There you go. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Them old ladies were rubbing the... That's facts. All right, so moving forward, we've got Orlando coming up this weekend. Look at those 2 trucks.
I can't believe you did that.
Those are some nice looking rigs right there, boy.
I feel like I've seen those before.
I have seen those trucks before. Why can't I take this comment down? There we go. We got Orlando coming up on the 28th. And we got, what else do we have going on? I think the rear wheel drive, all wheel drive thing is a couple days after that. And then we're heading back up. Well, I am heading back up north. Terry will stay down south here to man the southern, whatever he's manning down here.
Southern Division.
Yeah, Southern Division. Drinking beers and growing his mustache out.
It's a big job, you know.
But we are trying to plan coming to War in the Woods. Should I drop that already?
I wasn't going to even tell anybody because we're going hard.
We might try to come to War in the Woods. So we'd like to go to the spring. I'd like to go to the spring one, and I'm hoping Terry is going to be there to help because I need all the help I can get. Also, we added one of these cool little deals to our transmission program because when you're double or triple classing, it is very hard on that transmission. And shout out to Hutch's transmission service in Canada there. I've been beating the living piss out of this thing, and it has taken every last ounce of abuse.
It's changed a lot.
So, yeah, I'm super happy with that. I'll probably go see him when I get back home and just get it refreshed, make sure it's on point for this summer. But I think that transmission cooler like that, a pig cooler, is definitely going to help cooling things down between rounds. Right now, we've been running the truck to try to keep the oil flowing, and it's a royal pain in the ass and not ideal for spark plugs or anything or keeping the engine hot. So I think we're going to somehow tie in this cooler. I'm still going to leave the cooler we have on it because when we do street stuff or any of the cruises or driving around, I mean, it is a street truck, so it should have a regular transmission cooler, but we're going to add this one on as a secondary to help keep that transmission alive longer, because I did notice the hotter it gets, it doesn't perform the same as it does cool. So if we can cool the transmission down, I think that'll help the program a lot with being more consistent. You got to go man the brisket yet? Oh, they can't see that. Nope. Nope. No. What does it say? You can read it. What's the internal now?
It's ready.
203 internal? We're 203 internal.
203, 203. That's where we want to be.
That blue truck needs absolutely, Freddie. Yep. You know. Sadly, I won't be there. Yeah. Sorry, Patrick. That's too bad. Thank you again, Patrick. I appreciate all the help and everything.
Yeah.
The orchards, the help, hanging out with us. It was very much appreciated. Patrick helped in the pits when we had a bunch of leaks running, grabbing tools for me and stuff. So I honestly, I really do appreciate that. Terry had a lot going on with the event and then trying to also do the truck. It's a lot. I mean, I could never do these things without all the crew that comes with us. I may be the face of it, but these guys, everybody. I mean, Terry, Heather, I'm going to forget people now, but Terry, Heather, Ash, Freddie, Buis, Mike Buis, Andrew helps us, Billy Kipps helped us, Peter, all these people. They've all, who did I miss? I know I missed someone.
Don't bring me down with
I don't know. But they know who they are. I appreciate all you guys because without these guys, I could never do events. People ask why I don't do events in Canada. We have a great support network here and it works really well. And when I do something, I want to do it 150%. So I'm comfortable here doing that kind of stuff. Did Terry go iguana hunting when those cold blasts came through down there? Seen a bunch of people going out catching them. Did you catch any iguanas?
No, they get real bad a little further south towards Miami, but we don't have them as bad here.
If you start doing burnouts without the trans brake, the transmission won't get as hot. Which pass? Yeah, you're probably right. I gotta start doing that. The problem with the truck is it's extremely laggy down low. And at a track, it'll probably do a burnout because you're on water. But on the street or any kind of actual no prep, you got to use the trans brake. Like it won't do it. The truck, it'll bog down because the whole turbo system, I don't know. That's just how it's been for me. We've tried it before. Well, I appreciate that, Patrick. Just my opinion, but race promoters shouldn't race their own event just to keep all negative comments and controversies out of it. I would normally agree with you, but it's not like we run our events and dominate. This is the first time we've won. The only other time we've won our own event was at SGMP on the front side. And I don't know. Do you agree with that? We just run our event because honestly, a lot of people come out to our events to see the truck run.
No.
We have a ton of people that come by the tent, and trust me, I sometimes would rather not race at my own event because there's a fucking shit ton of stuff going on. But we do it more for the people who come out and want to see the truck run.
I don't know what negative comments and controversies, but we try to run a pretty tight ship, so we're not afraid if there's any issues. I mean,
well, that too.
I mean, I don't think
we don't cheat. Yeah, and there's no way to cheat in our own event.
So I don't think there is much.
Yeah, I don't think we got any controversy.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, we have a lot of fans that come out and want to see the truck run, and we just try to make them happy. So we go out and we race in our own event, and we don't change the rules for ourselves or do anything. We fall into the same rules that everyone else goes through. So there shouldn't be any controversy about anything. Donkey 2.0 is like on nice pills today. He's being super nice.
I don't know what that picture was.
Make Mike and Terry make this shit fun for us. We try. I mean, we're just regular scumbags like everyone else. So we just come on here to chat with you guys because we like hanging out with you guys.
Look at John in here.
Didn't John say?
Didn't I see a sick new T-shirt drop today?
I don't think there's anything wrong with racing your own event. You still got to. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I mean, if you're altering rules and shit to make all your shit go through, then yes, I would agree with that. But we follow basically the same rules that any true street shit, like the classes we run in are the same classes everywhere else. Yeah. We haven't made custom rules for ourselves. So
we need a camo truck.
And yeah, the flagger is always in charge. We can't really tell Chris, hey, we're going to jump here and you just let that slide.
Yeah.
Like racing is racing. Trust me, we have lost a lot of our own events. Like we are way more in a deficit than we are in a positive. We've just been working our asses off this winter to try to get to the same level that everyone else has been on. And that's all it is. Honestly, it's just hard work, going out every Friday, testing, trying new shit. I spend 12 months of the year racing, so I have that advantage over some people who aren't able to race in the winter. I appreciate that, but we're out every Friday. I mean, that's just facts. We're out every Friday. We're always trying new stuff, and we're trying to make our program better. So that's pretty much all it is. I think the race promoters that our racers put in a better... I agree too. Okay, I agree with that because I like to think I know both sides of the field. I know how it is to be a racer. Like we always try to accommodate. So if somebody breaks at the line, for example, I try to be the moderator between the two of them. And, you know, I get how it feels to be that same guy. So I try to give everyone a fair chance. And I think that's just from being racing. And I understand shit happens and I understand different things. And I understand, for example, Clayton was in small tire.
and True Street.
Yeah, Clayton was in small tire and True Street. He was the last pair of small tire, the first pair of True Street. And we were in the final. Right? That was the time we were in the final before the whole fight and everything. Yep. So I understand as a racer that he just literally made a pass. He needs to go back to the pits. He wants to look at his data. I want to have the best race possible. If I was just a promoter and didn't really care too much, I'd be like, well, the race has to go on. You double classed, come right back up here. But I understand from a racer point of view what he needs to do. So instead, I asked Clayton, I said, how much time do you need? I'm going to try to buy you some time as the promoter because I'd like you to be at the top of your game. Like, I don't want to race anybody or feel like, nor would I want to be put in the same situation that someone else's race. So at that point, I went up to the tower. We did a couple raffles. I told the tower, I said, listen, we're going to jump True Street into the next round. We're going to skip this round of True Street. That way it gives Clayton a bunch of time to cool down, get his shit together, figure out what he needs to do. And I would do that for anybody. I did the same thing there was somebody else that needed time. Like, I always try to accommodate for everyone because I understand what it's like from a racer's point of view. Yeah, you double class and stuff, but hey, if you're doing well, I try not to push people through. Now, the tracks and stuff may have different opinions sometimes, and I can't over trump them, but I do my best to accommodate.
I mean, it's where the whole North versus South payout came into play. I mean, if you're going to drive, if we're going to ask these guys to come from Indiana to the deepest, darkest part of South Florida and from Ohio and wherever Casey Max is at now and Brandon Morks, and the pay structure was for them. It's not for anybody else. It's just purely for the racers.
And that's how I look at our races. That's what my number one priority in all our races is, sadly, and I hope spectators don't take this the wrong way, but I look for the best interest in the racers because at the end of the day, these are the guys spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars on their cars, hundreds of hours. Like, racing is a very expensive sport. So when they come and race with us, I want it to be as fair as possible. I want to be, the best we can be to accommodate these people because I get it. I completely get it because I do the same thing day in, day out. So it's easier to understand, I guess. Maybe not. I know there's a lot of good promoters out there that don't race as well, but that's how I look at things always. I try to look at things as we just want to race. Like, I don't want to eliminate people for bullshit. We don't want any of that. We want two people to line up. I want them to be at the best of their abilities, and I want to see who the best man is. Like, let the best man win. Nothing's worse than getting eliminated because of some stupid shit that happens, or, maybe you only needed 3 minutes to fix something. Most racers are pretty cordial with each other unless they know they're just, the guy who they're racing is going to fucking beat the shit out of them. So they're looking for a reason just to move on around. And there's some people that are like that too. I mean, you get some of everything, but we try to do it as fair as possible. All right, let's see. Sorry, Terry's got to take the brisket off. Let's go through some of these comments. Give me something to watch sitting in the shit weather. Don't worry, Mark. I'm coming back soon into the shit weather. Mike's Canadian. No, trust me, there's Canadians that cheat too. That's not a thing. Terry, speaking of flagger, I don't know. That's actually a valid question. I need to ask Javier from TRC because I asked him if he wanted me to organize a flagger for Orlando, and he said he had that covered. So I don't know. Good question. I will find that out for everybody. I've been to every single one in North versus South, and I can tell you. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that. What else we got? I can't wait to race in Orlando. We're starting to get things to come around in the car. Yeah, man, Cody, you've been flying, dude. Everyone's been flying. I mean, the evolution of the sport now, everybody is moving forward. Nobody's moving backwards. Everyone's gaining tenths here and there. I've seen from the beginning of when we started this to where we are today is a huge jump. And it's just, I think, people figuring it out. Yeah, we miss Limpy. Chris did a great job, but yeah, we miss Limpy 100%, and I hope he's feeling better. I know he's having medical issues and such, so we missed him a lot this event. But right now is not a good time for him to fly around and stuff, so we just wish him the best and hope for a speedy recovery. Yeah, Freddie, you're gonna flag Orlando. That's the right thing to do, especially if you have time to. Yeah, I agree with that. We always want people to race. I never want to see anyone get eliminated over some bullshit. Like, if it's catastrophic, I understand. Like, if you do a burnout and you blow the whole rear end out of the truck or car or whatever, yeah, you're pretty much done, or hang a rod out the motor or something. But if it's something stupid like a belt or some nuts come loose or a line gets loose or something that can be easily fixed, I always try to give people, a little bit of time. Now, I don't want to give them 45 minutes, but if we can accommodate them and maybe move them back a pair or two or whatever, I'd rather see people racing than eliminating cars over little stupid shit. You would do that? Yeah, I try to be as fair as I can be. Mike is what? Mike is Canadian still alive? Mike is Canada. I don't know. Maybe you have to retype that. I don't know what that means. The truck did make, one pass was a personal best we had out there this past weekend. What happened? I think 2 people. The fight on the line was, well, I was in my truck when I pulled up, but what I've been told after the fact is 2 guys were betting or something, and it was over $20, and then one guy threw the money on the floor, and then somebody else picked it up, and they found it as disrespectful, so then shoving started, and then 2 guys started fighting, and they ended up on the ground. At that point, I had gotten out of my truck and came over to rip them apart because they knocked over a bunch of kids and shit, and it was so stupid. And I've always learned you got to try to end these things before they escalate. There were a lot of people at the line that could have escalated into a lot worse situation, so it was just people being stupid, really. It wasn't anything major. It got broken up, and everyone went on their happy ways. Limpy was at his track. Limpy was at sitting in a golf cart. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad he's out there. I don't know how much flagging he'll be doing this year, but he's definitely got to concentrate on his own health. Oh, is Alex still alive? I don't know. I haven't really talked to Alex. I know he's alive. We wanted to get someone new. I've had Alex down here before, so Alex is a great flagger too. Chris Lane's a great flagger. Happy. There's a whole bunch of them to choose from. We had Chris before, so I figured why not have him again this year? Maybe next year we'll mix it up again, get Happy down here or someone else. I like to have different flaggers every event if possible. Alex will be flagging. Yeah, Alex is normally flagging in the up north, but I agree. Limpy is definitely the GOAT.
Miss Limpy.
I miss Limpy too. Hopefully he'll be back down here when he's feeling better. Maybe next year.
Maybe just to hang out.
Yeah.
Not even work.
No, we want him just to come over, and him and Happy was fun. I wonder if Happy's coming to the all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive.
Maybe he'll be here a little bit before for Orlando,
Oh, maybe. I didn't even think about that.
Guest appearance.
That's true. Maybe we'll have a guest appearance.
Sweet.
Yeah, we saw Alex is looking for a house cleaner. I guess his mom got tired of stepping on all those dinky cars in his bedroom.
Legos and shit.
Yeah, Legos. He's probably building little garages.
Yeah, race cars.
For all those cars.
Yeah.
I love Alex. Yeah, I miss Alex. He's been pretty quiet lately.
Been busy.
I got to ask him if he's still with his girlfriend or not. I haven't seen any posts. Is that not a thing to say?
I mean, is he not still posting about what's that? What do you guys do up north with the snow where you push it with the machine?
Oh, the tractor?
Yeah, that thing.
The little baby kid tractor?
Yeah.
I think he broke that too.
Oh, my God.
So he's probably in a deep depression now.
Yeah.
We got to get Alex on here. I wonder where he is. Stand by.
You're going to call him right now?
Yeah.
Just going to put him on the spot? Say,
Yeah,
hey, the
100%.
people want to know.
Yeah. Stand by. We're going to call him.
All right.
Alex.
Tell him not to say anything that'll get us banned.
No, I don't give a shit. He can say whatever he wants.
All right, fine.
Let's see if we can get a hold of him.
Is that volume down or volume up?
It's volume up.
All right. Phone's awfully quiet.
I like his profile.
Yeah, his profile.
Alex, you're on the live. Everyone wanted to know where you've been, so we figured we'd just call you directly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm out for eating some dinner right now. Actually, I just finished dinner.
Wow.
That's okay. We just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I was with the Blaine brothers at Moran Motorsports today. If anyone checks my Facebook, they'll see it. We're testing Jake's car on the hub dyno.
And how much did it make?
Here, I'll let you guess, or maybe the chat can guess. Give them a minute. It's a 521 billet Noonan Hemi twin 88s on M1 at 48 psi. How much horsepower did it make?
3,800. Maybe more. I have no idea.
Not a lot of time. 23 degrees of timing, I believe.
3,500.
It's a different level.
We got 2,500. We got that's it so far. All right. What did it make?
3509.
Hey,
Very
I was right on it.
Yeah, you're off by 9.
Holy shit.
Super conservative.
That's crazy.
Which we were impressed, and we tied up a lot of loose ends and problems we were having with the car last year. So it's looking promising so far. I mean, it's March. We're not racing for 2 months, but we're confident.
And they also want to know, are we still with the girlfriend or not?
That could be a question for another day. And I wish you didn't put me on the spot like this for that one, but
well,
I have no idea.
You know it's Sunday.
What?
We got to put you on the spot. It's Sunday.
For fuck's sakes. I'm not answering that question.
All right. Pleads the fifth.
I keep my private life pretty private.
You really don't, but okay. We'll
in that aspect, yeah.
All right.
Besides the fact that people knowing I have a girlfriend, I've kept most of that pretty private.
Last question, and then we'll let you get back to dinner. Did you find a house cleaner for the Legos and dinky cars?
Listen, that's my parents looking for some. I can't clean my fucking parents' house. They want someone to just come in.
So
it's easier that way.
Did you find somebody?
No, we found a couple people, but no one's committed yet. Like we haven't gone through with hiring someone yet, but it's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Terry wants to know: are they Filipino?
No, they won't be.
Okay.
Like they don't have.
We don't really. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we do have a Filipino population here. I don't know.
All right. All right.
I have no idea.
Oh,
what a crazy slew of questions.
Well, I mean, I'm just reading them off as they come in the live here. So last. No.
You got any more?
Everybody.
Got any more for me?
No. Now they're asking if you're still gay and stuff like that, and we.
Oh, that's just normal. That's a normal. Yeah, that's a normal Sunday night question.
Oh, they wanted to know if you opened a nightclub, and I said no. That's Brad's.
Yeah, one of my best friends opened the club, and I get to be the doorman and hang out, and that's fun.
You're the doorman?
It's a good time. I am the doorman.
Oh, shit.
On Friday nights. I'm the Friday night doorman.
Do you throw people out? Or are you just checking IDs?
I check IDs and accept cover at the door. I can't physically touch anyone because I don't have a security license.
Interesting.
We have security. It's just not me.
Gotcha.
I will be getting my security license just to hold, just to have. But
so do I need to speak to Brad to get a VIP booth?
I can say yep.
All right. We'll talk.
All
right. Sorry. Everyone just was wondering if you were still alive. And I was like, hey, I haven't talked to Alex in forever. So I figured I'd just call you.
Yeah,
that's the easiest way.
I'm still here. Still kicking. Everything's good in my life. So.
All right.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, dude. We'll let you get back to dinner. Thank you for taking the call.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye. Well, there you have it. See, if you ask, we deliver. You want to know about Alex? We call him. Fuck it. Anyone else?
Yeah, who else?
Who else you want to call? We can just call people tonight. See what's up. Does that mean he lets people in the back door. Probably. That was awkward when we asked him about the girlfriend.
You asked him about the girlfriend. I did not. So it wasn't awkward for me. It was awkward for you.
He might have been at the cook desk. I think she was across from him, and maybe there's some turmoil. We got to look into this.
Maybe?
Maybe.
It's not maybe. He said without saying.
We didn't ask him about the tiny tractor. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Billy.
Thank you.
I think there's some shit going on.
Thank you.
We're going to dig into this deep.
We'll get to the bottom.
We'll get to the bottom. Call Limpy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I ain't calling Trevor. He'll pop off if I call Trevor.
Finally, Chris shows up. We've been on
Chris is here.
An hour and a half.
Hold on. Send Chris an invite. We'll ask Chris how his weekend was.
You have the mouse.
Okay. You send him an invite. I'm taking a leak. Chris, we're sending you an invite.
Yeah, well, Chris is probably riding his tractor thing or whatever it's called. I don't know how. I'm just clicking buttons. If I log this off while I'm doing this, you guys can blame Mike, not me. Because I can't even see you guys right now. I'm on a completely different screen. That's how bad it is. So don't say anything horrible. Or look at my face while I'm doing this, because I don't quite know what I'm doing here. All right, Chris, I sent it on my backup Facebook account, so you might have to check your junk or whatever it is they call it. I don't know if we're friends. I think I got about 3 friends on there now. I got banned from Facebook because I'm such a nice guy. I don't know if you guys know that, but I got banned, permanently banned. Oh, yeah, no, this is my kids. Since Mike decides to show up randomly and say, oh, we're going to do this shit show from your house, I get him this nice chair from my kids' room. He loves it. He fits perfectly in there. That's Mike's shit show special. It's not a big deal. That's accurate. I believe that. Chris is real busy.
Chris ain't busy.
Yeah, here.
What did he say? I'm playing Call of Duty with Happy.
Yeah, he's got his mic on. He's so gay.
I knew it. Top secret.
Everybody knew it.
What's with the pink chair? That's my favorite chair. You showed him my chair?
I didn't show him your chair. You jumped up and it released it to the wild, and then here we are.
Did you tell him you're not on Facebook anymore?
Yes. I told Chris that I sent it to check his junk because we probably aren't.
We can't give Chris a couple minutes. I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
Is?
Yeah, we're live here, Chris.
Yeah, not the president of the United States of America.
We're calling.
He's not going to. He can't pick up.
We'll just keep calling.
What are you doing?
You don't got a couple minutes. We're live.
I hear that now.
The fuck? Give me a couple. Stupid ass.
I was. I'm trying to finish this game up.
Are you winning or losing?
You're losing. If you're playing with Happy, you're losing.
We're on a 9-win game streak right now.
Are you cheating?
No.
9-game streak.
You're not.
9-game win streak.
There's no chance you guys won 9 games. What are you playing? 12-year-olds?
Nope. We just play casually.
Just casually, do you?
12-year-old.
So there's bots. There are bots in this game, but there are also real people.
There's bots. You're a bot.
I know.
Okay, so turn on your computer. and we'll watch you play.
My computer is on.
Oh,
That's
you
how I
play? That's how you play?
Yeah.
That's lame. What happened here?
I
Oh
know.
my god.
I know. I've been listening to you. I've been trying to catch back up while, like, because I have my headset on and then I can hear the game in the background too. So, like, I've been listening to you guys.
Chris is a double fisting, as they say.
I've been listening.
Did you hear how Terry got banned off Facebook and he told all the people on here now?
It's not a big
I
deal.
guess I did miss that. So you need to repeat that.
Terry got double banned. Not only did he get banned, he got double banned.
How do you get double banned?
I got banned. I appealed it. And they said piss off. So I made another account, and that one made it 12 hours, and I got banned on that one because it said I was associated with another account that got banned.
Ooh.
So now I'm hiding. I'm not adding people. I'm not.
Do you want to call Billy?
I don't have Billy.
We could call
You
Billy
have
too.
Billy's
We
number.
could call
I
whoever.
don't.
Who else do we want to call? We could call everyone tonight.
I see you just called Alex. I didn't even know Alex was even alive.
Neither did I. That's what everyone wanted to know, was where Alex was.
That's pretty amazing.
So the easiest way to get a hold of him,
Mine.
that's my money, is to call him. Like we're
Right.
calling you.
Well, I was just getting ready to finish up, and then I was like, "Shit, fucking Mike's calling me."
Are you done yet?
No, not yet. I will see you in 2 weeks.
Orlando?
Why, you're coming to Orlando?
I'm coming to Orlando.
Sweet.
So, yeah, Billy asked me if I'd come and help, and
He does need the help because I'm not helping him this time.
yeah, I'm gonna help him, and then we'll help.
No,
get
it's
some
no
of the-
offense to him. It's just we have a lot going on, and
Oh, yeah,
it's hard for me to run up to the line every time to back him up.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that.
So he definitely
yeah,
could
well-
use some help, and I'm sure he wants some better filming.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be there. We'll help him get some the cars home and stuff like that, and some other stuff. So I'll see you there.
Sweet.
So that's not going to be an instant green race then?
I don't know what it's going to be. Javier hasn't told me. I wanted you to do it again, but
Jeez.
sponsor.
Yeah, I've never. I haven't heard anything from him, so I don't know.
All right.
Chris would accept bread as payment.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I had for.
You can say it. Chris came back to my house and he slept for about 2 whopping hours and he had a loaf of bread and then I brought him back to the airport. That's how it went. Right after the event.
Is there any butter on that bread?
I don't think so. I mean, I went to sleep because it was like.
Chris, you just sat here eating all Terry's bread?
Yeah. Just ate bread
Yeah.
and went to sleep. And then 7 a.m. we got to go.
Yeah, sure did.
You guys are lame. Chris, if you come to my house, we'd do something cooler. I don't know what. We'd eat cereal. Lucky Charms.
He's making that up.
Yeah. What's your plate mean on the gray Audi? Is something gay?
What?
Is he talking to Chris? He's got a gray.
Chris, do you have a gray Audi?
Yeah.
What does the plate say?
It's well, the way it's set up is it's got a picture of a horse and then power as PWER, I think is the way it is. But so if you read it, it's horsepower.
Ah.
People want to know.
Someone on there said it's something gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. If you want to pay, if they want to pay for it, I'll gladly buy a new plate.
Terry used to have a fishbowl plate, but now he's a gangster. He's got an all-black Florida plate. What does yours say?
It says "shut up."
No,
you made fun of my Florida aquaculture. It says on 3 GG.
It doesn't say. It said no.
It literally. I'll go take a photo right now. It says on.
It does. His plate's badass.
What's GG?
If you were a gamer, you would know what GG means.
What's good game?
Thank you.
On 3 good game.
I mean, that's what you tell all the losers.
You just made that up. You actually paid for that plate? You told me that's how it came from when you went to the DMV.
You're so simple.
I am smooth brain.
100%. Like only half though, because every now and then you say some smart shit, and then other times I'm not sure what's happening.
On 3, GG. All right.
Good game. On 3, good game. I get it.
You gamers are definitely some weird people.
Thank you.
Well, that's just something that people say that's a good game. You know, but I don't say good game. I just say fuck you because you usually kill me.
At least you're honest, Chris.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes you gotta be.
Terry's wild in 2026. Terry's coming up. It's the mustache. You guys don't believe me? Terry was so friendly before this mustache growing. Now I see him wearing like biker leather, comes out of the house with fucking biker vests on. I'm like, who is this guy? Sometimes just
You're so dumb. You know that? Nobody believes a word you say on this show.
sometimes just a leather vest.
Nobody believes a single thing you say.
Shit.
The fact that I can play this game right now and comprehend is insane because I'm running around like a fucking madman right now.
GG, buddy.
I agree. Now you got these guys on a different.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Ever since this mustache, I don't know. Next, he's going to buy a Harley. Just ride around town with his assless chaps on.
Trackhawk is badass. I'm kind of jealous.
It is.
I
Did he take you for a ride in it?
I picked him up.
He picked me up in it.
Oh, concierge service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I got taken to the airport in a 55 Chevy the week before, and I got picked up in a 1,000-horse Trackhawk the next week. I mean, what a dream.
You're living the dream, Chris. God, buying shorts at Costco. Who would buy that?
She told on. She bought me 2 pair of. You know what? She's so stupid. I can hear her laughing from the other room. She's so dumb.
It's amazing. Oh. We're on to something.
You guys.
Oh, God. All right.
I got shit to do.
Well, good talking to you, Chris. We got brisket to eat.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm starving. I need to eat myself. I may have to resort to eating some more bread here in a minute.
Yeah, shocker. We're all shocked at that one.
Hey, Terry and them were tired. They didn't want to take me anywhere. So I said, well, I'll just eat bread. Fuck it.
I'll just sit here on the couch and eat bread.
That was accurate. That was accurate.
That was accurate.
Oh, my God. All right, buddy. Have fun.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I make myself laugh. I don't know why.
Nowhere on the way home to eat.
No.
I'd have to go.
McDonald's.
I'd have to go.
McDonald's.
If I went your way out of Immokalee, yes. But
Yeah,
it's not on
there's
my
like
way.
8 McDonald's on the
Not
way
on
back.
my way. There's not one single thing to eat on my way home.
There's no McDonald's?
Nothing. There's 0.
Oh.
I'd have to head into town and get them some McDonald's in the middle of the night, and I wasn't doing that. I had my wife, my kids. I'm going to bed. Freddie's the nicest one, and see what you've done to the chat. You've just turned them against me.
All right. Well, I would have taken him to McDonald's.
So
you could have went the Immokalee way.
I got the bread out and I put it on the counter, and I said, "I'm going to bed."
You said here's a loaf of bread.
I'm gonna see you in
That's
a
how
few
you
hours.
treat your guests.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake you up. There's a loaf of white bread.
Here's a loaf of bread. Enjoy. I'll see you later.
He loved it.
That's hilarious. All right, guys, we're going to eat brisket. I'm done. Terry's been super mean with his mustache, but that's fine. Just remember, the longer that fucker group, you better look out at War in the Woods because this guy's gonna have
War in the Woods is
full handlebars at that point.
Don't even talk to me because War in the Woods, I'm there for business.
Yeah.
There's no pleasure this year.
Yeah, you better look out. If you see a a grown-ass man walking through the pits with assless chaps, a leather biker vest, and a 10-gallon hat,
then it won't be me.
You better not. You better not go up to that guy because he's angry.
You can say hi to that guy because it won't be me.
Good talking to all you guys. We appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful week. We'll be back in 2 weeks for a recap of Orlando.
Yep.
Is it that weekend? 2 weeks from now, yeah. So maybe we'll do like a Monday deal. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but stay tuned on our Facebook, my Facebook page, because Terry doesn't have Facebook. Shit. And we'll keep you posted. So stay safe. Have fun. We'll see you at the next one.
See you.